Damn it. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
You know what that means? It's a beautiful Sunday too. Gotta let y'all know this now. It's a beautiful Sunday out. If you was ever planning on a day, this was that day that you was planning for, goddammit.
Mm-hmm.
You planned for this day.
Mm-hmm.
Black King's Table Talk is in full effect, ladies and gentlemen. Black King's Table Talk is in full effect. I'm your boy, JP Justice. First off, I want to say thank you to everybody that's been writing letters and stuff like that. Last week we took off. It was Easter Sunday, and I think I forgot the Kings. I forgot to tell the Kings. I know I was talking to somebody and I said it, but then Sunday came around and I was like, oh, did I tell the room or did I just tell, just one? Then come to find out, Black Words, I got your text. And I was like, God damn it, I don't think I told the room. I think I just told one person.
I might have got off too at that point.
Right. And I was like, this, God damn it. So I apologize. And I apologize to everyone that was here or was looking forward to the Black Kings Table Talk. When it's such a big holiday, I don't see any sense. If we kings, we supposed to be around our loved ones during holidays like that anyway. So we took off.
I was working.
Yeah.
It's all good.
and my man was working. I'm in the room with my boys. You know who the other kings are. Introduce yourselves, fellas. Start off with my man up top.
What's up? This Juan coming to y'all. Fresh out of here. Right now.
Where's the name?
Where'd the names go? Yeah, I don't know where the name. My name. I put my name up.
Hold on.
It's not this way. There we go. Yeah. That's right. Y'all know where I'm at. Madman Radio 24/7films.tv.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And we also joined by my other co-host, my dude. I was about to say Lovely. What the fuck was I about to say Lovely for?
Yeah.
Woo, I'm glad I caught myself, man. I got my other dude, my other king in the building. Let him know who's in the building, bro.
Yeah, this is Black Words Poet. Father. That's all.
Yo,
ain't nothing happening with Black Words.
What else am I gonna say? God damn it, I'm a father. Summertime is coming, bro. We ready for our kids during the summer?
Oh man, I got a couple of graduations to go to. Son graduating. My nephew, he's graduating too. Then one of my other cousins on the in-law side, they graduating. Man, I got a lot of graduations to go to.
Are you Uncle Nook Nook when you come to these graduations, or are you the decent uncle? You know who Uncle Nook Nook is? That's
the one that's yelling loud.
Yeah. That's the one that's making a whole bunch of scenes. Yeah, that's my nephew right there. He always going out smoking a cigarette with the other people. You know what I'm talking about? Are you Nook Nook, or are you decent uncles?
No, I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling.
Yeah. What about you, Black Words? When you go to kids' event, are you Uncle Nook Nook, or are you decent?
Nah, I'm just taking pictures all over the place. I'm the photographer.
Oh, you that one? Oh, that's.
Oh yeah.
There's always one. Yo, hold on. You always see that. It'd be a kids' event, and he bring his real professional equipment like this. Hey, relax, bro. I'm trying to get the shot that'll go in Lifetime magazine.
Yeah.
He'd be like, yeah. I'm Uncle Nook Nook. I gotta let you know that right now. I'm Uncle Nook Nook.
Mm-hmm.
I don't wear the loud suits, but I make sure, you know what it is? I make sure I do something or say something that they'll talk about at many Thanksgiving later. Remember when JP came, Uncle JP came? He was loud. When my name came, I heard him go, yeah, that's right, get it. We moving out the project now. I yell out the craziest stuff just so that the kids can remember that I was there. I have yelled out, we're moving on now. Yeah, and my nephews and stuff, years later, they'd be like, Yeah, I remember when you came, you acted crazy and all that stuff. And you remember I was there, though. That was the important part. You remember that I was there.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful day today, man. Fellas, we ain't seen each other in 2 weeks, man. Talk to me. How y'all feeling today?
I know the toes is out, and the shorts is coming on. Shorts is
Toes is out.
Yeah, toes is out already, man.
Wait.
Look, well, look, man. I'm in the South, so you know
Hey.
it gets a little warmer a little quicker.
Wait. You mean
No, I was talking about the toes.
Yeah. Your toes? You talking about your toes?
No, not my toes.
I was about to say, bro.
Not my toes. No.
Yeah, we don't wear.
Everybody's out and about. Yeah, I just noticed everybody was just out and about, man. Just shorts is coming on, toes is out.
Yeah, and you in the South, like you said, it's a little hotter down there than it is up here.
Mm-hmm.
So they stark naked down there, right?
Pretty much.
No, down here we got a black. It's down up here. It's hot in the sun, but the second that shade come over you, you feel that little breeze, right?
A little chilly. Chilly. Come outside with a pair of shorts, a snorkel, and a tank top.
He said a snorkel and a tank top. That'd be it too, bro. Any plans? Any plans for the summer so far? Anybody got any?
Well, I'm getting ready to go on vacation, so I guess one of our shows.
Didn't you just go on vacation?
Yeah,
I know, right?
That's my guilty pleasure, bro. That's what I do. I don't spend money on a lot of things, but vacation to me is extremely important. Because if I stay in the city, I'm depressed. By the time I go back to work, I'm depressed. I'd rather listen if I'm not going to see something, going to see family, or going somewhere new and taking the kid and giving her the experience.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, dudes are spending all that money, like $800-900 a month on these cars and shit like that. I'd rather be on vacation somewhere.
How much is an average vacation? How much do you spend?
Well, average vacation, you go nice one's gonna cost you $5,000. You know what I mean? Which is not that bad, but
you spending $5,000 every time you go on vacation?
At least. And sometimes depending on where you go,
really?
Then like the trip itself is. If you go to Turks and Caicos, that vacation is gonna run you $4,000.
Little Vaughn said, really? So you spending? How often do you go on vacation in 1 year? How many vacations you take about?
I do 3 to 4 a year.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, I try to go every 4 months.
Yeah, Juan got the same expression, like Jesus.
I be having staycations.
No. And listen, every vacation, and remember, every vacation isn't that expensive. But what I'm saying is, I gotta go somewhere. Like every one of them isn't like that, but I gotta go somewhere.
Are they vacations, or are they just you getting away for a while, for a minute? Because if you just going away for a minute, you don't care. You'll stay in the regular hotel and you just eat with, blah, blah, blah. Or are you actually vacationing and doing vacation things?
Well, me getting away would be like, to me, that's a road trip.
Mm-hmm.
Which is me getting away and, going wherever and shit like that. Kind of local, kind of sort of local, or what have you. But for the most part, I'd rather be on a plane going somewhere.
Okay.
And I'd rather be overseas.
All right. What about you? You doing that too, Juan? No, you just got a new house. You ain't going nowhere. This guy.
Nah, I'm cool. Nah, I got a lot. I still got school during the summer, so I ain't moving. I'm not going nothing overseas that big right now or whatever. Mainly just if I do make any trips, it'd be like I said, maybe to see family or whatever.
Did you put a grill up? That's the question. Did you put a grill up?
Yeah, the grill up.
Oh, I'm working on that. I'm plotting and scheming on that. That's one thing I was out there looking at for today, boy.
Hey, this vacation, is Florida, so don't let me drive up.
I'm plotting on the grill. I'm plotting on that grill. I'm plotting on that grill right now as we speak.
I don't know what it is, but
which one? It's just which one I want to get, man. I don't know.
Get the one.
The nice gas ones with the four burners, whatever, and the smoker to the side of it and all that other stuff.
Let me tell you something. You gotta have both.
Gotta have both.
Right now. If you really gonna be doing the thing, when it comes to cooking outside, you need both. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I built a kitchen basically in the backyard, right? And one side, I dropped the gas grill, and on the other side, I had the charcoal. But when you get the charcoal one, get the one with the pellets for the smoking and all that good stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right?
What you mean the pellets?
Because they got
Wood
these
pellets.
wood pellets or what have you. You can get apple wood. You can get
Applewood,
hickory and all that stuff like
bourbon.
that. You just put it in
and all
the thing and it'll feed itself. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it's the one. That's the one I saw. Is the smoke is attached to the grill, so
Right.
the smoke
That's what
goes
I'm
from
talking
here to the grill, like right there.
Yeah.
Boom.
Listen, let me tell you something.
You grill like that, Juan?
Me?
No, Juan.
Yeah, I used to. I ain't did it in a while, but now that I got a spot, I feel like I need to get.
It's certain commanding things that you need in your house, and I think a grill is one of them.
Yeah. You in the house, the grill.
Yeah.
And then the first one I would get is the charcoal.
Mm.
You know what I mean? But some people, they like that gas or whatever. They do have these charcoal briquettes for the gas grills that kind of gives it more of
That charcoal taste.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But me, even and in some cases with the meat, you may want to start it on the gas, transfer it to the charcoal, then smoke it. That way you can get the flavor. Like you can control the cooking more on the gas grill, then move it over to the charcoal. Listen.
I halfway wanted to build a pit though, man. Like do like the Hawaiians do, build a big ass pit in the backyard and shit. And
what do they call that? What do they call that again?
The pit. The
Yeah,
Hawaiians.
what do you call that? What's the name for that?
I forget the name of it. I can't think of the name of it right now. Joe, they dig a big ass hole, and they put all the coals and all that down there. And they get lava rocks. They get them real hot, and they get the banana leaves. Put all that in there. Get the throw it in there. Bury it. Cover it for about. Cover that thing up, and then it's ready to take out. Dig it up. Bam. Smoking. Perfect.
Yeah.
Christ. I saw on one of these little TV nature shows up in Alaska. You know how they grill? They put their stuff in aluminum foil and they put it on the engine of their cars.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep.
And they drive around, and by the time they finish driving for the day or whatever they're doing, they check it and their food is cooked. I think that's disgusting, but hey, it's nothing but snow up there, so
Wow.
What are you gonna do?
Right? That's crazy.
Well, 4 or 5, 4 or 7, 4 or 4. God damn it. 4 or 4 is graduating, and she picked the college.
Right.
Yeah. Which one?
Yeah.
She picked the college. I want her to announce it, and then I'll be able to say it.
Oh, okay.
But I'm very pleased with the college that she picked.
Is it a black college or regular? Black college? That's
Black college.
Good.
Black college. Historical black college. HBCU. Was it HBSU?
HBCU.
HBCU. Yep. And I think she's going to excel there because I think it fits her personality. It fits her energy. My daughter 404 is larger than life with her personality. So this is the type of place that a personality like that can really excel. 3 or 4 is finishing up her freshman year down in Miami University of Miami. She's coming on home. A hurricane is coming on home for the summer. I plan on having a lot of traveling this summer, fellas. I'm really packing it up and going back out on the road. I'm going to DC first, then I'm going to LA, then I'm going to Atlanta. I'm going to be going out there and definitely kicking ass and putting my foot in. I might call it putting my foot in this industry tour, one last tour. You know what I'm saying? So I got quite a bit of moving around.
Yeah, I might be coming up. I might be coming up top over the summer too. Hip Hop Film Festival coming up in August, so I might be out there.
Right. You got to be up here. That's your team.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's your team. Yeah. Hey, fellas, so we ain't seen each other in 2 weeks. Lord knows a lot has happened. Here in New York, we had that shooting on the subway.
Yeah, the subway dude. Yeah, heard about that.
I was more shocked that it was a black dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's not act like we ain't had black shooters like that
20
before.
years or so, we get one.
Yeah, but that is it. Yeah, it's not like we never had black shooters.
What black shooters have we had, Juan, other than the DC sniper?
Man, every Saturday night at the club,
Yeah,
we have a black shooter.
That's local, and he only popped 1 or 2, and he don't pop no gas and no shit like that. This dude popped gas and then let off on the train. I want to know what's wrong with him. Like what TV shows is he watching? We need to we need to unpack this dude and see what the hell's going on, and see what was going on in his life, what made him tip like that. Because I don't think it's something like light. I think it's something heavy, and I just want to see before they make a spectacle of him, because they're gonna make a spectacle out of this one. Oh, y'all wanted us to do what? You wanted someone to do 25 years? You wanted someone to have? We're gonna give it to this one. You didn't give it to the other 8 people that did it, but you're gonna give it to luau. It's called who?
The luau, the pit. When you like do like the Hawaiians do, and you put the pit and all that right there. Luau.
Like luau, like the actual party that they go to. You go to the luau, and the food is in the pit.
Hold on, I'm reading it right now.
My little refrigerator was working.
In Aloha State, it's not barbecue; it's luau. So I guess it means the barbecue too. But I guess
they call it in Hawaiians they call it a imu, IMU. That's what they call it. Luau, the imu or luau, also known as a round pit. Yeah, that's what they call it. Yeah, do something like that.
Tanya E. Smith is in the building. Thank you, love. I'm going to Jamaica too. I forgot to say Jamaica. I'm going to Jamaica too.
Queens.
Oh yeah, that's that big day. Yeah.
You know, I'm going to.
I'm messing. I got you.
He's here all weekend, ladies and gentlemen. 7 sold out shows. Yeah, I'm going to Jamaica, man. I don't know if I'm looking forward to Jamaica. Like, I want to go. I want to go. I haven't been to Jamaica in decades. I want to go. I want to check it out. But I'm in and out. I'm in and out, fellas. You know, if I'm not going with the crew, you know what I'm saying? I want to go in and do the show and come on out of there.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right,
did y'all see that picture, Dwayne Wade's son with the little white boy?
No.
You didn't see that picture?
No.
Let me look it up. Hold on.
Dwayne Wade's son.
Dwayne Wade, right? They did this little family picture, and
no, I said I'm going. Tanya, I said I'm going.
And he's, I don't know, what's the word for him? He's what's the word for him? Like,
he was kissing him.
Yeah, he was kissing the little white boy
at the family party, at the family function.
Yeah. I was sitting there.
Let me see if I can find it. You ain't see this picture?
No, I ain't seen it.
Dwayne Wade.
Yeah.
Kissing the white boy at the picnic, yes. And everybody's talking about Max Johnson. It's how EJ's story helped Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade. Yeah, that's a little bit too much, man, to be.
Yeah. And first off, like, how old is the kid? How's the kid?
I heard like 14 or something like that.
Yeah, my 14-year-old would be standing there kissing coming down, no damn body. You know what the hell's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying?
At the family function. What is wrong with you? Your grandmama don't want to see you do that.
Yeah, relax.
Yeah, what's going on here? You know?
I think they
he's trans black. He's trans.
Do you think that they letting this go a little bit too far, man? Like, do you think that there should be some type of guidance when a kid wants to? I mean, not just guidance as far as sexuality and kissing and all that stuff, but just as far as my son wants to be gay and wants to wear a dress and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Should that be allowed?
Well,
not until you old enough to take care of yourself. I mean, because as far as I'm concerned, like, listen, you can be gay, you can like men, whatever the case may be, but I ain't buying you no purses and no damn dresses. That ain't about to happen. I mean, you could be gay, whatever the case may be. Okay, fine, you gay, but I ain't about to buy you no damn purse.
You're not playing into it.
Don't do that.
You're not playing into it.
Huh? It's like, and here's another thing too. Like, I mean, the much as people around that teenage age or whatever. I mean, even in psychology, in Erickson's theory of Eric's theory of cognitive psychology, in that teenage years, a kid they in that era of what they call where they trying to find their identity or confusion. So most of the kids at that teenage age, instead of parents being so quick to lean into what they saying, kid might say, "Oh, I want to be this."
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, let them figure that out first without you leaning so hard into them. Like, yeah, do it. And by the time they turn about 18, 19 years old, they don't even figure out who they are, what they want to be. But they don't need that much of a push from you in either direction or the other. Let them figure that out. It's about them trying to find their own identity. Because if you don't, then they're gonna have what they call role confusion, which then they can't figure out. Then you see how adults, when they get older, you see them when they out here in the streets out here now, when they grown, and they don't know what the hell they want to do. They don't know if they want to be aggressive. They don't want to be, if they want to be submissive. They don't know if they want to be do this or do that, because they had a role confusion and got messed up sometime around the teenage years when their parents was wilding out with them, saying they can't do this, they can't do that. Like how many times have you seen it where the church kid, the PKs, their parents are so strict on them about sex, no having sex, none of this, abstinence and all this other stuff, and they're growing up, and then they out here doing porn flicks and stuff.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Wow.
It's something like JP. I think it was the other show you touched on it about the influence. You know what I mean, when it comes to homosexuality. Remember you had mentioned something that you had read something somewhere about
the percentage.
Yeah, the percentages. Like many kids were influenced into being gay.
Right.
Some of them felt this way, and some of them was like that. So that's why what you just said, Juan, makes a lot of sense, because the parents themselves will be influencing the kid in that respect. You know what I mean?
Well, I had a little wake-up call. I was watching Gerard Carmichael's special.
You told us about that last week. Yeah, I remember.
I told you about it. Yeah, and it was a little wake-up call, and I called my daughter crying. So I don't know. Should you ignore it? Should you just be like, nah, that ain't really real? Or should you, like you say, Juan, lean into it?
No, not lean into it. No, and what I mean, no, not lean into it. Meaning is, well, I mean, that's the choice. I see that's one of the options. But what I was saying was that, okay, let them, only thing you can do is just, give advice or, have that conversation, keep that ear open, listen to them, talk with them.
Yeah.
But let them figure that out. You know what I'm saying? Right. They as they start growing and start learning more about themselves, then they figure that out. And then, like I said, by the time they turn 18, 19, they're like, okay, cool. I'm cool where I'm at. This is what it is or whatever. It could be, and maybe it's not a phase. Maybe it is. You don't know. Right. But you gotta let them figure that out.
Right. Fall back a little bit. Let's fall back a little bit and then explain to them your position. Listen, I don't know exactly what this is and where it's coming from. You know what I mean? So I'm going to fall back a little bit and let you figure this out. You know what I'm saying? And then, in a few years or whatever, and then you decided this is really it. And this, this may in fact really be it. But
that's why I'm not so keen on like giving the kids, like, cause some of them, when they want to transition, they're giving them hormones and hormones and all that stuff at the teenage years and stuff. And I'm like, no, you don't know what that child might change their mind in a few years or so, and then now they got these hormones that's in them or whatever doing damage to them. Don't know what kind of damage it's doing to them.
Now he got swinging titties,
and they're not even like what's the stage they go to at about 13, 14?
Puberty.
Right. Let them finish going through puberty, because when they finish developing that way, they may not even feel that way anymore. You think what I'm saying? Let things happen and stuff like that. And like this girl Tanya said, she was like, I think it's born gay. I do think that there is a percentage of people who were born gay. Let me tell you something. I remember kindergarten. I was in Stephen Sales Daycare Center, right? And there was a little Spanish boy. His name was David, right? And this boy was gay back then. I'm telling you, this boy was gay back then. We be playing superheroes and shit. This dude want to be Batman. He wants to be the Hulk. Superman. David always wanted to be Wonder Woman. From way back then. We weren't even in first grade. I mean, we were little. And I remember this kid. I'll never forget this kid, because when I got to junior high, I ran into him again. And he was off to the side and kind of quiet. And because, he was, I guess, figuring himself out, or people were rejecting him because, he was gay. Now, in that instance, I tell people that kid, he always been like that. He's always been gay. That kid was born gay.
Yeah, we had one too. Hey, Harlem Blue, go take the time and go share it before you kick in. Go share this. Go share the feed. I had a friend in my growing up too. His name was Wade. He played Wonder Woman 2, and every time he turned around while we was playing SWAT, because remember SWAT was out when we was growing up.
Yeah.
We over there. He over there. Ew. Like we got sticks playing like they guns and rifles. He throwing rope over. It's my magic lasso. We didn't know what gay was. I just knew something ain't right here, bro.
Yeah. Because I didn't really know what gay was back then.
Yeah, we got these sticks. We're like, you sure you don't want a gun? Why are you with a rope? You sure you don't want this right here? So, but we love Wade to death.
Yeah.
We love Wade to death. So I read during our 2 weeks, I read that this year social interaction is going to be chaotic because this is actually the first summer that we're all getting back together. So I'm here. I read that social interaction, people are going to be very selfish. People are going to be very closed-minded. People are going to. This is the year that all of that's going to come to a head because we've been away from each other for 2 years. Like these are the first barbecues with everybody's coming back around. These are the first blah blah blah. How are y'all feeling? How are y'all feeling about we getting back to some type of normalcy?
Shit, man, they shooting in the streets like crazy now. I'm staying home this summer. I'm staying home this summer. Y'all go ahead and kill each other. I come out
next summer.
I'll finish. For real.
Yeah, see, and I mean, it's part of the. See, this is part of the thing. Okay, with social media, see, there's good things about social media where people can connect and all that other stuff, and that was the way we were connecting. But the bad side of that is that, you know, people have created bubbles within themselves. So, you know, it's like you get a couple of people, y'all all have the same type of views, the same type of viewpoints, y'all in this same space, this same bubble with each other. Y'all don't get to talk to nobody else that's outside of that bubble that may have a different opinion, different viewpoint, or whatever else. And then now, you know, for the past 2 years, you've been in that bubble, and then, like you said, now that bubble's time to pop. Everybody's getting out. Now you don't know how to interact with the rest of the world. With everybody else is, you know, on something different. Somebody else might be on something else, and people have gotten. I remember when the pandemic first hit, and it seemed like everybody was like, "Oh man, yeah, we're kind of in this together." Yo, everybody just kind of chill. Let's, you know, watch out for each other, take care of each other. That shit didn't last 6 months. After that 6 months, people was wilding out. My rights this, my rights that. People was being jerks. Yo, the people was cutting people off.
There was nothing more scarier than those first few months of the pandemic, bro. You really felt the fear in the world. You know, people were actually like scared to death of anything because you didn't know. It was like the invasion of the body snatchers. You didn't know how they was going to come and snatch your ass up. You know what I'm saying? But then after a while, and I think a Jamaican man probably started, he was like, fuck Russ, Claude, I care about COVID. He broke all the COVID laws and rules, and they ain't never been the same ever since. They actually talking about an uptick, and it's a new strand out again. Of course it is. It's gonna be. As long as people that's not vaccinated or as long as people getting sick, it's gonna mutate. Regardless. And they telling people over 50 we got to go get another booster. What the? Yeah. That's the same thing with here's how it's gonna be. It's gonna be like the flu. Every year there is a different strain of the flu that's gonna come out, and you're gonna have to get once a year. You're gonna have to get that booster, you know, to be up to date with it from, you know, the past year or so about the other virus that was there the prior. That's that. I mean, it's here to stay. It may start weakening out to where, you know, being weaker than it was from when the first original, the OG strain was out here. But eventually, but after a while, I'm sure it's going to weaken out. And like I said, it's going to be like the flu where, you know, you have to get a booster every year, at least. The OG strand. Yeah, the OG strain.
Lucius Jackson is in the building.
Who?
Lucius Jackson.
Oh, Blucius. What up, Blucius?
Yo, I got a question. Something is talking about since I got y'all here, and this is interesting, and I'm sure maybe even a married man, y'all could, this more or less pertain to us or whatever. I was reading some articles on this kind of stuff. Hold on.
Look at Black looking at us like, well, fuck y'all.
Yeah.
yo, I don't like yo, Warren. You did it like this. You know, us married men. And Black was like this.
I was like this.
Black has been married. It's not like he's never been married.
Yeah, I have been married before. Yes.
He ain't married now, so you know, because Warren did it like this. This is the part that made it bad. Warren said, "You know, us married men."
No, not you, Black. Not you. Not you.
Yo, that's funny. Go ahead, Warren. What was you saying now?
Nah, but so I was reading about folks getting into, and particularly in the Black community, people are looking into this open marriages. Now, yeah. So you know, there's there's people talking about it, whether it's a thing, it's something that should, Black community, because that's something kind of taboo in our community, something like that. But people are now looking off into it or whatever. Or what do they think about it? Is that something we should advocate for, or something people should try out, that kind of thing? And then there's there's levels to the whole open marriage thing. You got polyamory, which is basically like you have a whole nother, the wife or whatever, they can have a whole nother relationship or whatever else and everything else, but y'all still together. Then they got the hot wife situation where basically the wife just has sex with whoever while you sitting there in the corner looking like a victim, watch her get pounded out. Or then you got the swingers, lifestyle where it's just, y'all just do it on some, on a weekend thing, once a month kind of thing, y'all swing or whatever. So there's levels to it. So I'm just curious.
But I'll go last because I already know my. Listen.
What do you think, Blue?
Blue, what you think?
Hey, man, listen. If you mature, you know what I'm saying? If you're mature and you are, how do I say this? It's, two consenting adults. And that's the way y'all on the road. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I mean, here's the way I look at it, man. Whatever you can afford, do you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you can afford, do you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If you can't afford to be in that lane, don't go in that lane. But if you can afford it, all right, D. Ray Davis, all right, Jada Pinkett, do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, D. Ray. Yeah. I forgot my man D. Ray. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's grown people. If you grown and this is what you want to do, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, for me personally, that's you know what I'm saying? I don't think I'm, I did my dirt in my 20s and 30s, man. I did a lot of dirt. I mean, man, I've done it. Okay? Across this whole country, I've fucking done it. Okay?
And look at my face. And international.
Yeah.
International.
Man. You know what, JP? Yes. Oh my God. Yeah. Let me not let that out. Oh yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm happy where I'm at. Some people they need more, some people they need less. Yeah. I'm happy where I'm at, you know what I'm saying? Me and my wife, we cool. That's where I'm at. The next person might not be, they might be somewhere else. And they got money to jerk like that. You know what I'm saying? Because, and the reason I say, if you could afford to pay for it, because that's how life is. You know what I'm saying? You want 2 women, you got to pay for 2 women. You want 3 women, you got to pay for 3 women. It ain't cheap. It ain't cheap.
But a lot of times, though, with the polyamory, right? The women are also allowed to see others. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I'm saying that, would you be all right with that aspect?
Yeah.
No, you said that you wouldn't be good with it, right? That's what you said, right?
Yeah, you said to him. Yeah, you asking him.
No.
Oh, and let me tell you.
No,
you said he wouldn't be good with it, right?
Oh, me? Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you're good with it, Do you? You know, you can be my friend, my brother, whatever. If that's what you do, do that. Let me tell you a story though. There used to be a crew. I mean, a couple. I said a crew. A couple. There's a black couple. I used to work the nightclubs when I was doing comedy. I used to like do security or you know, bus or whatever at the nightclubs downtown, Bentley's, Silver Shadow, shit like that. And yeah, that was my 20s. That was my 20s. So you can imagine. Oh, anyway. There was a couple, a black couple, they used to come to the clubs all the time, and they was looking for swingers. They was looking for people to swing with them, and I knew them very well. And yeah, that's how they used to get down. They used to come to the club together, and they used to pick up people together and leave with them. And I was like, God damn.
There you go. There you go. And what do you think? What did you say? Yeah, he's a swinger. Yeah, he is a swinger. And how did you feel about it, Black?
Me knocking do it, B. I'm just selfish like that. I can't have nobody touching my kitty. Oh no.
It's like
himself.
Now I say like probably like back in the day, you know, back in my 20s or whatever. I mean, I was with a woman. I mean, and I've talked about this on the other show, you know, Madman Radio. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did have a, you know, open relationship kind of thing with a young lady, you know, young tender I was with. So, you know, we got together. We hooked up, and then so we was talking, and she was just like, okay, well, you know, I want to be, you know, I want to do this, but she was bisexual, so she's like, yeah, I still like messing with other women or whatever, but you know, yeah, you be the only guy I'm fucking, but I still go fuck other women. And at that time, I was like, well, hey, cool. You know, she's like, I don't care. Her attitude was, you know, I don't care about them other women. Just be good to me, kind of thing.
Just so be good to me.
That was more or less you know, in your younger days when you was hanging out.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had something like that too. But I'm talking about like, I thought you were talking about specifically about.
Yeah, Matt. Yeah, I'm talking about specifically. Yeah, I'm talking about specifically marriage. So, but I'm just giving, you know, just an example for whatever instance. Mm-hmm. But yeah, for specifically married, yeah, that's for some guys, that's a tough thing, man. Because, you know, like I said, you can't be just, you know, some guys are maybe, you know, secure in themselves to be like, you know, I'm cool with her, you know, doing that or whatever. And some guys be, you know, they hell no, that tear them up. Seeing a woman getting her bum cheeks clapped with some dude
bent over for the next nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, for the next man.
Yeah, so you know, I don't know.
And apparently, I found out that amongst some white men, mm-hmm. Watching your wife getting pounded out is like a fetish.
Yeah. Yep. They call it the hot wife. They call it the hot wife thing. Mm-hmm. Yes, because basically,
like literally sitting right there in the bedroom watching.
Mm-hmm. In the closet with a camera, filming.
No, not in the closet with a camera, like sitting right there.
No, like this. That's called cockhole. That's called cockhole.
I'm gonna sit right here while you pound my wife out. Go ahead, knock it out.
Mm-hmm. Knock the back out that mother sucker. Mm-hmm. Beat the dust off that mother. Y'all ready? Mm-hmm. Hold on to your seatbelts, goddammit. Hold on to your seatbelts.
All right.
I'm in a relationship right now. I'm in a marriage where that is not possible, and I live my marriage out the way it originally started out. So I'm not practicing this right now. I am with my wife, and my wife is with me, and that's it. Blah blah blah. But I believe that monogamy is unnatural. It is not. This is very confining. Mm-hmm. It's restricting. It doesn't allow you to be all that you can be. It is impossible. Like I'm now married 19 years, 18 years together, 22. And it's impossible to want to feel sexually charged off of one person that long. I'm not saying that it can't be done, because there's always exceptions to the rules, but I think that this monogamy thing is
overrated.
No, not overrated. No, don't get me wrong. I'm happy. I'm not telling you I'm not happy. I'm happy, but I can see where happiness comes from many other partners.
Yeah, no, but I'm talking about just the whole monogamy concept.
Right, the whole concept is controlling. And I don't believe that it's a natural thing. I believe that it wasn't meant for us to just stick with one person like this. You know what I'm saying? But in some sense of control, that this is what it was all done. Now, let me reiterate this again for all y'all that start thinking off the hook. I am not in that type of relationship. I am in a monogamous relationship. But I totally understand. And if I had my chance with the mind that I have now, I would not be in this type of relationship.
Well, you know what they used to say, and it might have been I can't remember exactly who it was, Richard Pryor, somebody. They used to say back in the days that when the white man came to Africa and saw us and how we was rolling and how we was dipping, and saw all them women out there with the asses out, the titties out, and everything like that. This, and the black king, the black man, had, multiple wives. And he ran back to America or to Europe or whatever and made up monogamy. One man, one wife.
See?
We can't have that shit over here.
But listen. If by the nature, by the natural order of things, right? I think even if, oh God, there will always be more women than men. Always. So there's always going to be women that are not spoken for in this, traditional monogamous system. You know what I mean? There's always going to be that aunt, right? That either never had children or never got married and shit like that. Those women will always be, because just as simply ain't enough men for them. Any damn way. You know what I'm saying? And I believe even if those brothers that are in jail were out of jail, I don't think there'll still be enough.
Yeah, I think the ones that have switched and become switch hitters still ain't enough. So
I'll tell you a funny story, man. I caught my wife one time. This is when we lived in, I think, the Bronx or Seattle, I forget. She was on the phone with her cousin. And her cousin was talking about moving to Atlanta. And it was like, yo, why don't y'all move to Atlanta? Said, and I could hear my wife on the phone. Like, bitch, are you out your fucking mind? It's 11-1 down there. I am not. No, you send a bitch up the field. Not gonna do that. It's not happening. I'm outside the room. I heard this shit. I was like,
that's right. She want to keep staking her property.
Yeah. Atlanta has the.
Yo,
Jay, I'm laughing my ass off listening to this shit. I'm like,
you should have went in. You should have went in with the USDA stamp on your rib to let her know that you've been. That's basically what she said. She said, "This piece of meat right here is mine." And I'm not taking it down there where other people can actually option to buy this piece of meat.
Yeah. I mean, it's supposed to be the highest concentration of single black women in the country.
And herpes.
And herpes?
Yep. Did you see Juan's face? Juan was like, yep. It's a fact. It's a fact.
Yeah. Herpes is rampant in Atlanta.
Rampant down there, huh?
You fuck around and eat it. You fuck around and have a peach and get a blister on your motherfucking lip. You crazy?
Oh, I thought you was talking about the other one.
What?
The
STDs and stuff? Yeah,
genital herpes. Yeah. Are you talking about herpes or genital herpes?
They're both the same thing.
Right.
They're the same thing.
Yeah.
Genital herpes is type 2, oral herpes is type 1. It's herpes either way. You can get genital herpes going down on a woman that got herpes on her cooch or whatever, and you can get herpes around the lips. Same as if you got herpes on the lips, you go down on her, you give her herpes.
Right. You blast out with that outbreak on your face and your outbreak on your dick. That's why everybody bow-legged, to keep the pain from scraping on you.
Oh my God.
My
God.
I mean, it's not. I mean, these days with herpes and all that, I mean, you got, it's never gonna go away. But believe it or not, here's a funny thing about herpes though.
Stop right there.
What? Let me explain.
Do not try to milden the blow of herpes.
I'm not trying to milden the blow.
You can still live a regular life.
Wait, no, he's a nurse. I want to hear it. Go ahead.
Let me tell you. This
Break it down, Juan. Let me know how you can live with herpes.
Exactly. Not that I know from personal experience, but what it is that, okay, believe it or not, everybody has some sort of herpes in their body.
I heard that.
The degree of it is that if, depending on your immune system and how your immune system is reacting to it, your immune system could be so good that it could be suppressing it. If you've been having active sex since the 70s, more than likely, everybody got some sort of herpes in them. But the reason why people pop up with the genital herpes and the oral herpes is because their immune system might have been maybe, suppressed somehow due to whatever conditions they may have. It might be a certain condition they have. It could be an autoimmune disease they might have. And that herpes is still in your system, and it's going to blow out.
Is it true that it's getting passed around a lot, primarily through the men? Is that true?
I wouldn't say that. Well, here's the thing, right? So, women are more susceptible to a lot of STDs because the vaginal area it houses a lot of bacteria. It's placed in there. You can grow bacteria, diseases out of them a lot more from them than it would be from a guy, because we don't have all that stuff. We don't have all that stuff. Simple. So they easily catch a disease more than guys. It doesn't mean but guys could be more passers than they are carriers. And there's people that are carrying herpes and don't pass them, or there's passers that don't carry, and vice versa, and all that stuff. So everybody has some sort of degree of it, but depending on how your immune system is and how your body is whether it's going to come out or not. So everybody, to an extent, you can be surprised. Yo, I'm gonna tell you, that's why they was pushing so much for the HPV vaccine, because people could be a carrier and be passing HPV to somebody else, and then a couple of years later, poor woman develops cervical cancer, from sucking you off.
Moral of the story is
oral cancer, all of that. No lie.
See, hold up.
I kid you not.
We all around the same age. I remember when it was ABC. I remember this when they came out with like this movie about herpes. Mm-hmm. It was like getting herpes was the end of the world. It was like in the 80s. It was like the mid to late 80s. It was like, oh my God, what did you do to me? I'm watching this shit, laughing my ass off at home, but secretly in my head, I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck is this herpes thing? Does it kill you?
Let me tell you, it seems like when back in the days growing up, they talked about other STDs so lightly, but when they got to herpes, it was always stressed. So chlamydia and herpes.
Dude, do y'all remember the movie? Herpes. It came on ABC. I remember the movie. It came on ABC like at 8:00 at night one night.
It was like one of those it was like one of those shows. It was like a it's like, I think it was about a couple of teenagers or something like that. And
no, it was like one of them after school specials.
Yeah.
And it came on like 8:00 at night, like prime time. And it was all about herpes. You know what I'm saying? And it was a whole movie. It was a regular movie, but it was herpes. You know what I'm saying? People getting herpes and how to deal with it and all this shit. I was like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yo, it's so crazy now. Like even HIV these days, HIV ain't even hit with the same hit, because now they got medications now that you can take where you don't necessarily spread it to other people, and you keep your T cells.
I heard about that, where it's like
Biktarvy,
people now they got it.
Biktarvy, people walking around and they got the commercials out. People up here kayaking through the river, playing volleyball or some shit, talking about, yes, I have HIV, but I don't worry about it spreading. They can take my Biktarvy, and I don't spread HIV to my partners or anybody else. I know I'm out here like this partying. I'm a young guy. But what can I say?
But hey, you funky ass mother. Let me tell you, I see those commercials. And you don't have to be treated like this. Let me treat you. I go, ew, you got what? Ew. That's the first thing. That's the first thing you get from me when I find out. There's no way you can tell me that in a casual conversation and think you ain't gonna get a reaction. So, I was at the job and I got herpes. What? What? You got what? You got herpes in the bar.
You ever with the boys, when you was young and stuff like that, and y'all go get a bag of weed or whatever, stuff like that. Somebody rolls it up and stuff like that. Didn't you hate that dude that like he go all on it and then and then brought it out. It was on my head like that. I was like, what am I doing this?
Yo, Arsenio Hall do a bit about that. Arsenio Hall had a joke about that shit where he did that shit on HBO, and I was like,
thinking about herpes and all that shit. I was like, what the
yeah,
what this? Oh, excuse me.
Nah, but you're supposed you're supposed to take the lighter. How we had take the lighter and be sitting there
go up and down
across the foot.
Yeah. I heard that mother about 7 times.
And this is why we have a medical professional on board with us. Thank you, Juan, for all of your insight.
Yes, thank you, Juan. Thank you.
Yeah.
The views expressed by others, Juan has been approved.
If you want to avoid herpes while smoking, make sure you light that blunt from top to bottom. Burn off all them germs.
Or you get the
this. Smoke your own down. Boy,
that's what I do. Dude, I as an older dude, man. I mean, I stopped this a long time ago, smoking with people like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like comedians want to get outside the club and smoke, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, nah, I'm not fucking with y'all. First of all, I don't even know all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? And y'all just passing shit in rotation. And some of y'all look nasty. Some of y'all look like y'all don't wash.
What was that? What was that movie? What was that movie? What was that movie that was something like that had happened? They was all together, and the guy wanted to hit on it, and they saw the herpes around his lip, and oh, that's what it was. How High with Method Man and Redman.
That's
yeah,
what I was thinking.
They was sitting there, he was smoking it. The guy had the herp all over his lip. And he was looking at him like,
no, I'm good. I'm good.
Horrible.
I'm good.
Horrible. Wash your fucking face off, goddamn.
Oh my god, y'all.
Well, we was gone for 2 weeks. First off, we was gone for 2 weeks. I'm sorry, fellas. I drew a blank. I'm over here actually ordering candy online. I'm sitting here talking to y'all.
Hold up, you're ordering candy
from Walmart. What? We don't have a Walmart, and we don't have a Walmart out here. So I'm in here ordering candy.
How much?
I got the big. I actually was saying, well, how much motherfucking M&Ms is this? It costs $18.99. I said, how much motherfucking M&Ms must be a big ass garbage bag?
5 pounds.
Yeah, right. What you trying to do, man? You wholesale it? You trying to wholesale and
you know, I'm tired of not having snacks when I want to chill. Some snacks. I ain't got no snacks. You know.
Yo, you gotta go to Sam's Club, man. You gotta hit them up. Get the
Aldi.
Yo, Aldi. Yeah.
Everybody's going to Aldi nowadays.
Aldi is the shit, dude.
Yeah.
Aldi is the shit.
They got Aldi's all around here. I gotta go.
I go to regular supermarkets. I don't drink regular milk. Y'all don't drink regular milk no more, right?
No.
Right?
Nah.
Right?
No.
Not regular. Nah.
Okay, good.
Almond Milk over here, baby.
Yeah. So once I seen that damn documentary, that was it. Me and milk.
What'd you see?
The one that basically showed you like the life of a cow and like how they milk the cow and they keep milking it until the cow gets the shakes and then they kill the damn cow and stuff like that. And then that's your beef. I was like, oh no.
Damn.
There was a bunch of them. There was one that there was one that
yellow and stuff like that. And then they do the pasteurization is what makes it white and all that stuff like that. I was like, no more. Hold up. The hormones they put in the cow so it can keep lactating. You think what I'm saying? And then dudes be wondering why sometimes they got man breasts. Stop drinking that milk. All that estrogen in the milk. Gotta leave it alone.
Well, hold up. Because what was the one I watched a couple of them? Food Inc. is one of the documentaries.
Yeah. I remember that.
And that had fucked my head up. And here's the whole thing, B. And, you know, you can go either way on this, but the thing is, when you see the treatment, you don't have to be a person who's saying, oh, I got to protect the animals. You don't have to be that person, okay?
Right.
But when you see the treatment of the animals, whether they be the chickens or the cows, like Black was saying, you have to realize that you're eating that. So the drugs that they put into that, the chemicals that they put into that, and the stress that animal has gone through, the torture and the stress, people don't realize you eat that stress. So that becomes a part of you now. All that animal went through because like I watched it, they made this cow so big that it couldn't even walk no more. So they had to lift it with a forklift to take it where it needed to be because it couldn't walk no more. You know what I mean? The chickens so fat that they can't walk. They literally flopping over. So I'm like,
Damn.
you know, what the, you know, don't get me wrong. Listen, we all love the meat, we all love the chicken, but at what point has people that want to preserve our bodies, do we look at this and we say, maybe I shouldn't be eating that? You know what I'm saying? If you're doing, it's one thing if you're eating, you know, how should I say, you know, regular,
Clean, like
clean, no chemicals, you
Halal,
know,
halal.
grass fed,
That's
you know,
yeah, organic.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you're eating something that is, you know, all of this has been done to it, you gotta understand that you're poisoning yourself at some point. We are poisoning ourselves.
Yeah. But we kind of got off topic a little bit. But the point I was making was about Aldi. So when I go to the regular supermarket and I get some almond milk, right? It's like almond milk is expensive. Almond milk is like $6-7 depending on where you go. You go in Aldi, shit, like $2.
Hold on, stop. Black words, hold up. What the fuck you mean $6-7? Where you going to get almond
You
milk?
get the vanilla almond milk, you get the silk or whatever. I'm telling you, that's like, it's like almost $6 for a gallon of that.
That must be East Coast prices. I'm paying about for a half a gallon of milk, I'm paying like $3.
yeah, like $3. Yeah, I pay like $3.
Yeah, I buy silk. I buy.
Aldi got it sometimes.
Like $1.50.
A buck and change or a 2 and change.
I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna text you when I go to the supermarket. I'm gonna text you the prices I see because you're paying double, and that is way too much. You talking about a gallon, a half a gallon? What you talking about?
A gallon.
Yeah, that's too much, man. That's too much. Too much.
I eat beef and I eat government swolled up beef.
Pause.
Because it's cheaper.
Extra swole up steroid.
Yeah.
Pause.
Right.
JP eats anything he can get his hands on.
And I'll deal with all that other shit on the back burner.
I feel
Your arm don't work. Goddamn sirloin steak I had. You know, I do believe that I do have to start eating healthier, but I'm not gonna. This is how I feel. I'm not gonna be scared of something because of blah blah blah. There's so many things out here. You know, I think that
everything is killing us, baby.
Yeah, everything is killing us.
Yeah.
So I think within regiment or within what do you say? Within
reason,
right? Like as long as you're not excessing on it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. And here's the thing too. Okay, I got nothing against vegans. Whatever. I was vegan at one point in my life, but nothing against them. When they start talking this, and this is about eating healthy and all that, as a vegan and everything, that's all well and good. But I don't like when they come with this other nonsense about, oh, we as human beings, we would never like that or whatever. This is not how they did in the caveman days. Get the hell out of here, motherfucker! Shut the hell up.
Back then.
Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. We are. You can look at our teeth. All right, we got incisors. Okay, we got incisors that are used to tear flesh off and chew it.
Come on, and we wore the motherfucker after we ate him.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
That's right.
And we wore the motherfucker after we ate him.
Got that goddamn pellet of fur.
Got that. I'm an animal lover too. Right? Mm-hmm. They're delicious.
Lost me. Right? You lost me there. Yo, Blue, you already know. You lost me there.
Like was it Coming to America? Eddie Murphy was playing the old white guy. What is that, Velvet?
Yeah.
He was such a
what is that? Velvet?
Yeah. I wish a white person would run up on me with red paint, throwing it on my just eating beef fur. You crazy? My just eating beef leather?
Yeah, and a lot of them sitting here, and a lot of them are hypocrites too, man. They sitting there talking all this mess about take care of the animals, riding in a Lexus with leather seats. Where do you think leather comes from?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, like I said, I'm not even.
They hunt for sport. They hunt for sport too. They're not even eating the beast or whatever. They're just hunting for sport. You know what I mean? White folks get out there and they're killing elephants and giraffes, stuff like that, and they posing with the damn animal and stuff like that, just for sport.
Like, hold up, like they conquered something. You ain't conquer a fucking thing. Let me tell you something. Get out there with a fuck that gun. Get out there with a spear. Go into the Amazon. Go into the jungles of Africa with a fucking spear. No gun, a spear and a knife, and let's see how you fare then.
And take your shoes off and take your clothes off and wear this grass skirt. Let me see how you hunt.
Thank you.
Let me see how you hunt with this. That's like taking a broom and a spoon and running out.
Yo, that's why I love that show, Naked and Afraid. You see how they be like without all that other extra stuff or whatever. People, they spend it's one night. It's the first night in there, whatever. It's raining and cold. They're in there shivering. I want to go home. I'm so sorry. Yes. Bugs eating their ass. Loud shit in the bushes. Hear lions and shit roaring.
I'd be no good, yo. I'm trying to tell you, I'm a city boy at heart. You know what I'm saying?
What?
I don't do wild animals.
What?
I do cats and dogs.
What?
I can't be walking out. Listen, when I go to the beach, if there's too many rocks in the sands, I gotta go get my water shoes because my feet ain't built like that. You feel what I'm saying? Come on. Speak on it, I got them tender feet. You know, as soon as I step on the rock, I'm like, oh, damn, they're about to go down. Listen,
every third animal has to be a pigeon. Every third animal has to be a pigeon. I can't do this.
That's it.
You do this.
I remember we was in California. We went to Wild Animal Park one year, and we were in this cage and stuff like all these birds and stuff like that. The birds just come and they just start landing on you and shit. Me and my pops was the first two up out of there, baby. We was like, yo, this is the two biggest people in there, and we like, yo, chill, we out of here.
See, that's why, like, when I go to zoos and stuff, and I be seeing the animals like the gorillas or the tigers and stuff, I don't mess with them. I'm cool with y'all. You know what? Because the minute one of them, every single time a tiger or some shit get loose or a gorilla, what do? The first human being they see, they fuck up. They eat their ass up.
Hold on, no, Juan. Let's go back to the dude in San Francisco. This was
Harambe.
Yeah. Got the damn monkey killed for nothing.
No, not the monkey. The tiger. Remember that incident? This was like
yeah.
Where the motherfucker, him and his friends, the dude was throwing shit at the tiger, fucking with the tiger. The tiger jumps up on the wall, leaps over the fence.
Oh shit.
The park is crowded now. This motherfucking tiger knew exactly who did this shit and went and mauled that motherfucker. He could have got anybody. The park was crowded.
I even heard the tiger said, "Excuse me" to people. Excuse me. Excuse me.
I want this one right there.
That motherfucker right there that was throwing that shit.
And then jump back in the damn cage.
Right. After you shoot him up, he did like this. He said, you don't have to. Don't tranquilize me. I'm good.
I'm good. That motherfucker violated though. Y'all know he violated.
Y'all seen him, right?
Doing that shit.
Y'all seen him, right? Y'all seen him, right? Y'all seen him.
It's crazy.
Yo, that's the wildest shit to me. That this motherfucker crawled out the cage, leaped out, and like everybody, him and his boys ran. People started running. He knew exactly who, and chased that motherfucker down and got him. And night. You won't be doing this shit no more.
Y'all, you know what, man? Like when I go on vacations now, I still like amusement parks, right? But you know what? I ain't getting on some of them rides like I used to.
Hell no.
I used to be a straight daredevil. I'd get on anything. And today I go and I look at it. Not today.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you
something.
Yo, Black. I'm gonna tell you, and it for me it was the 90s when I saw that movie. What was that movie where you thought you escaped death, but then the shit followed?
Final Destination.
Final Destination. When I seen the roller coaster scene in Final Destination, it was a wrap. I'm never getting on one of the motherfuckers again. I'm never doing that shit.
Wait. Y'all know just a little while ago, just a couple weeks back, right? You know the tower where the thing goes up and it comes down and the kid slipped out of there. I was like,
Hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up. You ain't see the shit. They got the new ride now. It's like an arm and it flings out. It's like an arm and it does this shit. And this shit is huge. It is huge. It's as tall as a building. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you're on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you're on this shit. Let's say it's like that. And it's like an arm. And this shit does all this shit and then swings out and comes back. Like that. This is how this shit works. Swings out.
Yeah, I don't need that much action.
What kind of stupid motherfucker would get on some shit like that? What if that shit swings out and that shit just lets go? You'll be in another fucking state.
I'm good.
By the time they find your body.
Damn excitement.
Damn.
You know, people tell me they still want to jump out of planes and stuff like that. Nah,
I used to do that.
Like how Juan jumped in. Yeah, I used to do that.
Juan, you jumped out of a plane before?
Yeah, I was when I was military. I was paratrooper. I used to go to airborne school and did that.
I got you.
You look like I did like this.
That's different, Juan. That's different. Yeah, that's some you on your superhero shit. You know what I'm saying? Save the country and all that. You on your superhero shit.
Uncle Sam said, "Get the fuck up out of here. You got to jump."
Yeah, you know, say that's different. We talk about like my mans and them.
You volunteer. You volunteer for that. Like that airborne duty. That's you volunteer for that. You know, hey, yeah, I want to try that out. And,
so you signed the bottom line. You signed the dotted line for that.
Yeah.
You sign that line that says, if this motherfucker dies, we have no responsibility.
No, look, when you signed it, they did like this. We got another one. He's black. He's black. He said he would never do it, but he did
it. I met a whole family. I was working at this store, man. They used to come in and shop with me all the time, Burberry. And dude was like, yeah. Me and my wife, we're going skydiving tomorrow. Like, I'm looking at them. They black too. They was black. I was like, why the fuck?
Perfectly good plane. You gonna jump out?
Hey, I got an Uber story, y'all. I got an Uber story. Y'all know I got an Uber story. Tell me what you think about this. So last night I'm driving and I decided to play slow jams. I put slow jams into I put slow jam into my music search, and you know how they play all the music in the genre.
Yeah.
So it was playing nothing but slow jams all night. A young crew of kids got in, a bunch of gender mixed up. I don't know what who was and what the other one wasn't. It just looked like the Fat Albert gang, just a whole crew of gender bending teen, whatever. Then I'm in Washington Heights. I pick up a couple. He had the curly hair, he had the mustache goatee, and when he gets in, Secret Garden is playing. Secret Garden is finishing up. Here in the garden, ooh, and you know Barry White's on there. Yeah, and the guy goes, "Ooh, that's a good one right there." He said, Can I ask for a request?" I say in my most arrogant voice, more than likely I'm not gonna play it. He said, "But it's in this genre. I swear you'll like it." I said, "What's up?" He wanted Lenny Williams.
Come on, everybody! You don't even have to say no more about the title. When you say he wanted Lenny Williams, everybody on the panel knows what song he wanted.
You know what song he wanted, Juan?
What?
The Lenny Williams joint. Baby, I love you.
Right. Yo, fellas. He proceeds to sing to his woman in the back of the car. He's in there. For I love you, ooh, 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 ooh. He doesn't know how to sing, but he's tackling these notes. And the whole time I'm sitting in the front like, this is a corny mother.
And that's not the same genre. Secret Garden and Lenny Williams is not the same genre.
Listen, I was saying, look how corny this guy is. He's back here singing to this girl. And I stopped and thought about it. I was like, you know what? I haven't heard a guy sing to a woman in such a long time. I said, who am I to judge anyway? He ain't singing to me. But yo, he going off in the back. And when the GPS was telling me to turn, he said, why is Siri being a hater? Why don't she let me sing? And in my mind, I'm like, because Siri knows that you don't know how to sing. Siri's trying to cut in so you stop. But he kept going.
Siri about to tell you to shut the hell up.
Yeah, exactly.
You have more heart than I do because I'm sitting here trying to find a way of telling you to shut the fuck up. But
make the next left and get on the Lincoln. Hold up. Sir, stop this fucking singing. You can't sing.
So
now you want to get on the dinking right here.
So look, when we got to the destination, in my mind, I'm saying, oh, this motherfucker was corny. But then I said, you know what? But at least he sang to her. So when we pulled up, I said, my dude, that was good, bro. You sang to your girl. You sang to her. And she said, and I liked it too. And I said, well, that's all that matters. Because if he sealed the deal with this Lenny Williams.
That's not what I would have said. I said, well, at least you liked it. That's what I would have said.
Well, he wasn't singing to me. So, he wasn't singing to me. He was singing.
Hey.
I know what that was, right? When she said, I liked it. Come on. It's late. She probably drunk.
Yeah, she was. They were, and it was
in her mind, he was Lenny Williams right then and there.
Yep, I know what's going down after that. So.
I gotta hit the shades, y'all. Hold on.
So are we still being like what's romantic to you, fellas? What's romantic to you? Oh, I didn't even tell you about the mariachi band last night. They got in the car, but that's a whole nother story.
Hold on. A whole mariachi band got in the car.
About I'm exaggerating when I say this.
With the outfits and everything.
Glitter jackets and cowboy hats. Yo, I thought this was the country new edition. You hear me? Yo, listen. I'm exaggerating when I say this number. About 40 of these little motherfuckers jumped in the car. I heard clown music. And they just kept jumping in the car and go, God damn, how many of y'all is here? I'm only bullshit. About 5 or 6 of them got in the car. And they was a mariachi band. So I had the slow music playing. And they didn't speak no English. All he said was, to Queens? You going to Queens? And I said, yeah, Queens. Right? When he got in, the slow music was on. I heard him go, I ain't sorry, homeboy. And he played his mariachi music. Whatever it was. But it was overpowering my music because he had it on the boombox. So I just turned my music off and I just listened to their music. And they was in there going, they like taking harmony. I guess they was learning the song. I don't know. I don't speak Spanish. So every few seconds you go, I'm sitting there going, is these motherfuckers practicing they mariachi?
Yep.
On the way to the next gig in Queens.
Are they practicing their mariachi songs? What's the last romantic thing you did for your woman or a woman that you was dating in your case? And we're gonna come back to the what's that thing you do? The wet spot. So what's the last romantic thing you've done?
Me? You asking me or
anybody? Pick up.
All right. Well, I a lot of times like I don't mention that I'm a poet, whatever. And so if
that's right, Lorraine. GTD
stuff like that, and what you said?
No, Lorraine said the GTD got them draws.
Lorraine.
No, but I would we would maybe go to a spot or what have you. I don't know, we would maybe show up in a spot. I've never done it in Mocha, but I would go to one of the spots where I would get on the mic and do some poetry and stuff like that. Like maybe after dinner, what have you. And I said, let's go to this bar or whatever. We'll have some drinks and shit like that. And I'm on the list. And we just sitting there talking and enjoying everything and stuff like that. And next thing you know, they call it Blackwords, and she don't know who Blackwords is. And then I'm talking to her at the table, and I just say, hold on. And I just get up, and I walk on the stage and shit like that. And the thing is like, you know what I'm saying? And then I get on there, and I lace it, and what have you. And then it's like, I get the draws. I'm going to go ahead.
You did poetry. Poetry was your romantic. What was the last romantic thing you did, fellas? Juan?
Probably for my wife's birthday. We usually go out to different restaurants and stuff like that. I do nothing like that. So I decided to make something at the house. So, I went and got some real rose petals, bought a whole bunch of roses, tossed them around the bedroom, around the house, leading to the kitchen, all on the carpet. I went and got some candles. I made some flank steak with the provolone cheese. I took the steak and put the provolone cheese in the middle and I wrap it around like that and put had the little twisty tie and all that other stuff with it. Got her some cheesecake, she liked and everything else. And yeah, we just had a nice little quiet little dinner. I had, Had Alexa playing some you know,
she wasn't
80s, 90s R&B.
She wasn't even impressed, was she?
Yeah, she was impressed.
Well, I don't got to talk to her because when I did it, she was just really pissed off at me. I was...
Well,
Cold-blooded.
Go ahead, Blue. What you did? What you did romantic? I know what you're gonna do romantic.
What am I going to do?
I know what you're gonna do romantic.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Look, can I tell the fellas? Can I be open? He had 2 of his dogs pass away.
Both of them going, Blue?
Two
Yo,
of
dude, yo, Black. In the mat. Okay, so 3 dogs. 3 dogs. We from one state to another state. 3 dogs.
Mm.
All of a sudden, I mean, don't get me wrong. The first one to go, he was old. He was a little older. You know what I'm saying? He was the oldest one. It just came on all of a sudden. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? We didn't see it coming. But you know, he stopped eating. He was not moving and anything. We took him to the vet, and the vet was like, "Yeah, he's at. You know, we'll give him like a week to see what happens." But he's, you know, they said he had too much wrong with him, where you know they couldn't even do anything. So they gave him some medication. Said, "Let's see if he goes home and he feels better." But more than likely, he won't. Next thing we knew, he stopped. You know, within that week, he had stopped drinking. So yeah, we had to.
No, Lorraine is cold-blooded.
Ray, he said the dog stopped drinking. Like he took his Heineken bottle, did like this. Yeah, no more of this shit.
No, look what Lorraine just put. Yo, the last one.
the last one.
That one.
Wow.
Dying threes.
Yo,
Lorraine, Lorraine, 2 died, not all 3.
But what did I say? I said, you know the other one too.
Yeah, say it. Well, the other one is young. The other one's the youngest one of the bunch. So, you know what I'm saying? So that one, you know, we had to take him to the vet and put him down. So the middle one, she had this cough. And I'm thinking it's a fur ball or something, you know what I'm saying? But turns out, I guess it was mucus or whatever caught in her system or whatever. So she was coughing one night, and then the next day she was just breathing mad hard. I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying, we're going to take her to the vet, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's not that serious. Dude, I go out to go to work. I get the call. She died. Right in my mother-in-law's arms. She had passed away. She had a heart attack. So, you know what I'm saying? It was like, God damn. And
somewhere already.
And that's in the course of 1 month. 1 month, not even a month apart. So yeah, that's
so I said to Blue, I know what you should be doing. What you should be doing is working and driving to go buy your wife puppy. Go get some puppies.
Yeah, we gonna get the puppies.
Yeah.
You gonna stick with the same breed?
Nah.
Okay. Yeah.
Nah.
Congratulations, bro.
Nah. We gonna change it up a little bit. But yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. But the last thing I did, there's a restaurant that we used to go. We went down to in Portland, and it's a real swanky restaurant, man. Got dressed up, took her down there. And, you know, just had a great time. That was for her birthday. And, you know, just it's one of them places that you're like, God damn, this is nice. Band, the dinner, the ambience. I love this motherfucking place. I mean, it became our spot until the pandemic came and shut that shit down.
Hey, yo, what's your like your favorite restaurant right now? Like if you was to go out, you know, on a date and you want really good food and a good ambience, like what's your restaurant, Jay?
McDonald's. I tell a bitch like this: me without me is like Harold Melvin without the blue notes. You'll never go platinum.
Yeah.
Get it Arch Deluxe.
Here's the thing.
What?
My wife is a sushi lover. She loves sushi. She's not really a go out eat. Like I would really hate to bring her to your restaurant and she pick all through your food, bro. because she just doesn't eat anything. You know what I'm saying? God forbid if she found out there was some alcohol in it, then that's definitely a wrap. She's a very finicky eater, so taking her out will almost be a slap in your own face. So,
okay, wait a minute. I'm just wrapping my head around this. Your wife doesn't like to go out to eat to a nice, beautiful restaurant, really?
I mean, when I would say to her, "Hey, let's go ahead," no, let's just get sushi. I'm good.
Sushi, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
So, that's my wife. That's why I'm with.
Y'all don't even have really like a go-to. There's one restaurant I've been meaning to get to. I haven't got there yet, and it's called Zona de Cuba. It's over there in the Bronx, whatever, on 149th Street and stuff. I've been meaning to get there, but I can't say I got to go to. Looking for something.
I mean, there's a couple spots. I mean, I'm in what is Spark? Well, I'm in the middle of you got Spartanburg on one side and you got Greenville on the other. I'm kind of in the middle. But there's this one restaurant I checked out. I found out it's an authentic Italian restaurant. My wife likes Italian, and they like the authentic North Italian cuisine kind of thing. It's a nice ass place. Everybody's in suit and ties. They pair whatever wine you want with dinner, that kind of things. You're like, okay, well we had the rack of lambs. That was delicious. And,
I just had a lamb just a second ago.
Yeah. But yeah, I like that stuff.
Jamaica, gyro's not the same thing.
Okay.
Hey,
yo, let me tell you something. The Gyro King on Fordham Road back in the days used to be the spot.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
It.
On the corner of Walton Avenue and Fordham Road. The Gyro King's been there forever, baby. Forever. That was the spot, baby.
I just had to let that joke die. But no, I had real lamb that I bought from Costco.
It was a good fucking joke. I don't care what you say. It was a good fucking.
Hey, listen. I'm not. I don't know what people consider good jokes. So I'm not going to tell you good or bad. Hey, you threw it out. That's all that matters. You threw it out. You threw it out. You threw it out to the wind. And goddamn it, if it worked, it worked. But no, I had lamb the other day. I mean, I had lamb today because I had to hurry up and eat it. I had it in the freezer. I had it seasoned, and I think I cooked it wrong because I cooked it in butter. Because you know what it is? I saw a white person do it on YouTube. So I was going, this has got to be how, because I don't know no black people that cook lamb. So I did it, and it was just.
Thank you for shaking your head like that. He said he saw a white person do it. Isn't that like a red flag for us?
Yeah, exactly. On
YouTube, that's the thing. The YouTube,
exactly. I know that.
Go with the professional chefs. That got the real chefs that got the channels stuff. That's fine. But
right.
yeah, just
random
some
white
random.
person.
That's a random. Or Paula Patton and none of that. Yeah, Paula Patton. Don't take no advice. Don't take no cooking advice from her, please.
I learned now.
That was on there talking about cleaning chicken, and all she did was run it under the water. Who was that? Paula Patton?
That
was the one she seasoned the chicken while it was in the grease.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Did you all see that?
Paula Patton? Yeah. Isn't Paula Patton? What's her name's ex-wife?
Yeah, Robin Thicke.
Robin Thicke's ex-wife. Yeah.
Yeah.
He been crying for that. He been crying for her. God damn.
Yes.
Now she's mixed, right?
Yeah. She's not really.
Yeah.
Oh, that's who she was. That's who. I seen the video, but I didn't realize who she was at the time. Because they was giving her the business.
Oh my God.
They was giving her the fucking business about that shit. They was like, yo, people in the comments like, you nasty bitch.
Yeah. Gotta revoke her half.
I'm sorry, JP. I'm sorry. That's the first time I did it. I'm sorry.
Hey, I slipped up twice, so
JP, did you see the video?
No, I didn't see the video. I don't know what you're talking
about. They was giving people in the comments was like, yo, what kind of nasty shit is this? Is she black?
Yo, didn't even put it lightly in the flour, put it in the grease. Then you go season the damn chicken while it's in the grease. You just burnt to season it. What are you talking about?
You burnt to season.
Yo,
hold up.
What's she doing?
with all the
She learned it from her mama, so I know. So I get it. She learned it from her
mama white. Her mama white.
Yep, exactly.
Her mama white.
Okay.
There you go.
Her mama white. Because, yo, like he said, let's just go with that right there. Who seasons the chicken while it's in the grease? That's some lazy.
It's defeat the purpose.
Backwards. It's backwards.
You either season it before or you season it in the flour. You know, you put the seasoning inside the flour or whatever.
Yeah.
You don't put the man.
You don't wait for it to already be in the pot cooking in the grease. Then you're wasting seasoning right there. You're wasting seasoning.
So,
Hey, white people. White people.
Unseasoned chicken.
Yeah, they want to know.
I'm saying, dude, there's some white people on TikTok to be cooking, and I'm swearing we'll be looking at this like, what the fuck is that? Where did you come up? Okay, that's not macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, white people.
Yo, if you
hold on.
You don't know
Did you see the hold on, Juan? Did you see the new shit? I forgot what restaurant is making it, and they somewhere in the South. But macaroni and cheese shake.
What?
Look it up, JP. Look it up. It's a restaurant somewhere in the South that makes this shit. It's a macaroni and cheese shake. Now I'm thinking, okay.
I know they make shakes with bacon, but I don't know. I've never heard no macaroni and cheese.
Dude, and then they showed them making it. They literally put real macaroni and cheese in this shit. And the chick was pouring it into the cup. She said, look at the chunks. Look at the chunks. I'm like, chunks is not a good thing.
Yes.
Hell no.
That's weird. Yeah,
Sometimes white people deserve. Hey, white people, look at me in the face. Sometimes you're supposed to be smacked. And I believe that was one of the times. You need to get your goddamn head smacked off.
Just stay out.
They got a whole.
You can do it, but maybe you shouldn't.
Yeah. Oh hell no.
But hey, listen, they'll eat their steak rare. You know what I'm saying?
That's disgusting.
And what's wrong with rare steak?
What's wrong with rare steak?
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
No. No.
No, I cook it. I don't want it to be completely cooked. It has to be like pinkish red, because that way I know it's not gonna get tough. You know what I'm saying?
Let's have some sushi then, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Well done over here. Well done.
Nah, man, it's like a brick at that point. See, you gotta have I get it mine medium, because that's what it is. A medium. It's a happy medium.
Medium
you
well.
get it well done. It's like a brick. You try to
Yeah.
chew that.
Well done do be kind of hard, kind of brick. I get medium well.
There in your stomach, the constipation and stuff.
And fellas, let me just say, that's why I don't eat steak. That's why I really don't eat steak.
No, I tear some steak up. You crazy?
No, listen, that steak out of Ruth's Chris, it's no joke, boy.
That where?
Oh yeah,
Ruth Chris.
Ruth. Oh yeah, Ruth
Chris.
Chris.
Ooh, hold on, fellas. Let's change. Let's change. Let's switch up. Did y'all hear Chris Rock's mother?
Oh, I didn't hear it. Talk about it. I didn't hear it. I saw
Chris
my
mother.
sister had texted me and screenshotted her in the interview. I didn't see it. JP,
I didn't read the whole thing, but she said that she is traumatized.
Yes.
From watching her son be smacked. She said it's traumatizing to see her son get smacked on national television.
The feud between the Smith and the Rock family will. Now there will be a feud between these two families.
The Rocks and the Smiths.
The Rocks and the Smiths. Come on, y'all heard Tony, man. You heard his mom. They ain't going for that shit. That shit was nasty.
Tony said, you want Tupac? It's Tupac all year round.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yo, he said it's
every
Tupac.
time he come out.
Every time he come out, it's Tupac. Right about now, you got something in front of
Right
you?
about now would be a good time to talk about toxic femininity.
So basically this week people are looking at, Jada, they're looking at Amber Heard, and they're looking at this chick China. So this chick
look at Lonnie Love too.
Yeah.
Like China, yeah.
Black China.
They need to look at Lonnie Love too. Yeah.
Who's Lonnie Love? From the talk show? Why is she toxic?
Bro, you know what?
I didn't even hear about Lonnie. What Lonnie do? What Lonnie do?
Lonnie be killing us, B. Lonnie be serving us up. She can't stand no black men. Say there ain't none of them working, but she went and found her a white boy that ain't working. So I guess it's better because he's white. You know what I mean?
Hold on. Did you say she went and found a white boy who ain't working?
She went and found a chubby white dude that's unemployed. So, and DJ Envy's wife.
Oh, right. What happened?
Yeah.
Yo, she said that he has never pleased her sexually throughout her whole career. She has faked it her whole relationship.
No, he said that. She said first 10 years.
Yeah, she didn't say the whole.
Yeah,
she said the whole thing. She said,
"Yeah." I like how motherfuckers are exaggerating and extension. She
said what?
First 10 years. She said the first 10 years.
First 10 years, he didn't know how to please her.
Oh, so he had to learn to blow that back out.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah. And you know something? If I was him, I'd be like, all right, cool. First 10 years, I didn't really think we was gonna rock like that. I thought
first 10 years was all about me.
Right. I thought you was gonna a skeet and skedaddle type chick, but after 10 years, I figured you still here, so why not? Yeah.
And Black China, they in court because she's suing the Kardashians because she's saying they blackballed her from getting a lot of money. And one of the things that came up in court is that she put a gun to Rob's head, and she also wrapped the iPhone cord around his neck trying to strangle him. And in court, her excuse was, we was just playing. We was just kidding around.
Crazy,
better not come out and tell that in public. That shit in public. That's our personal bedroom story. Well, how do you plan on healing? Is it embarrassing, or is it not good to ask for sexual help? Like if you need sexual help.
Well, first of all, like when I listened to the whole interview, right? And if you listen to the whole interview, she basically put it on the fact that she didn't know herself. So in that sense, she took responsibility for it because she didn't know her body. And this is to a degree, this is true. You know what I mean? Because women need to know what gets them off. Because if you don't know what the hell gets you off, it's going to take me even longer, you know what I mean, to find it and figure it out. You dig what I'm saying? So it's just like, if I'm hitting the spot and you're not sure if it's there and stuff like that, or then I move and I'm doing something else and stuff like that, and then I move away from it. Like, listen, you need to notice yourself. This way is easier for me to do what I need to do. You know what I'm saying?
So, fellas, you don't mind being bossed around when it comes to sex in the bedroom?
Well, it's not
being bossed around. You
define bossed around.
What she likes. You know what I mean?
It's not being bossed around. You want her to please you, and you want to be pleased. So you know what I'm saying? You want to be pleased, but you want to please her at the same time. You don't want to, you don't want to give her whack loving.
Help me, help you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just communication. That's all that shit is. It's communication.
Yeah. But you shouldn't have put it out in the public, though. I think that was stupid.
Well, here's the book. It's in the book too, so they got a book coming out.
Understand this.
I know.
Yeah, with them, understand this. That's them making money off of their shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He knows what's in the book. He's down with the book. He's co-signed the book. They both they using their relationship to get the bag. Which and they and they're legitimately sharing their experiences. And I don't think like when it look at them opposed to has opposite the Red Table Talk. The Red Table Talk is that has really been emasculating Will Smith, where this bitch ain't got no, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I said it again. This chick ain't got no, responsibilities. Whereas, like Black Word said, DJ Envy's wife, she's saying, "Oh, that was my fault. I'm gonna take the hit on that."
Listen. Let me tell you something. You are responsible for your nut.
Yeah.
Let's stop all this. Listen, you are responsible for your own nut.
I got mine.
If you don't know how to get it, you better figure it out.
Yo, Black, you need to write a book. That's an excellent title for a book. You are responsible for your nut.
Get out of here with that nonsense. All that is a game to make you feel less than. They're responsible for their nut. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that you should be selfish and not try to please her. That's not what I'm trying to say. But you are responsible.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Don't think I'm supposed to know what's going on with you if you're not communicating. I don't read minds. Like a lot of women think you're supposed to read their mind. You know what I'm saying? That's how their emotions are. And it's like, no, communicate to me what you need.
And I agree with Lorraine. She says, honestly, I believe she's being vindictive. She never truly got over him cheating with Erica Mena. And I believe that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times that right there, you know, they don't get over that.
Wait, DJ Envy fucked Erica Mena?
Yeah. He cheated with her a long time ago.
Yo, you know what I understand? I can't stand around. I can't stand listening to this show because this show is just not real when it comes to relationship because these guys are just so hard trying to prove their point. Oh, by the way, I'm listening, y'all. Keep going.
But you know they pander. The problem is that they pander a lot, and that's the problem. But can I do a little bit of laying in the wet spot?
Laying in the wet spot.
On this week's edition of Laying in the Wet Spot, it's not so icky this week. But while having brunch with my two dear friends a couple weeks ago, right? And these are like really, really close people. But you ever be talking to your friends, I mean, really close friends, and then find out how they really feel? So I was talking to them about dating and everything else. And I was saying, you know, about how I need to be careful and be selective and stuff like that. Now, you know, a lot of women have a problem with us being selective and us having certain, you know, standards and stuff like that. But I got them, and that's what it is. But what she came out and said that I didn't realize was that, you know, because I'm trying to find a sister. Now, if I cannot find a sister, I'm going to go with who's rocking with me. But I'm trying to find a sister, all right? So she said she revealed to me how she really felt about whatever. And when I talked briefly, you know, about the marriage and stuff like that and how I learned from her, and she was like, yeah, that serves you right by having a child with a woman, with a non-black woman. And I was like, well, damn, tell me how you really feel. Now, mind you, you know, I remember my 40th birthday party. Everybody came over. They were over. Okay. Both of them spent the night because they were both jacked. They were both messed up and stuff like that. We had a good old time and what have you. I had about 3 or 4 friends stay over at my house that night or whatever. Because, you know, we were drinking. It was too late for them to go home and everything.
Go ahead, Hugh.
It was just like after all of these years, you know what I'm saying? Like she, you know, they come out with this, you know, that's why, you know, it was like, and she had to catch herself. She was like, that's, you know, it was almost like you ain't had no business having no child with no woman outside your race. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, so if she caught herself, and she was like, no, you know, listen, go with whoever makes you happy and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And I was just like, damn. You know what I'm saying? It's like, listen, you know, it's my daughter, you've been around my daughter and all this stuff like that. It's like, but you never know really, even with your closest friends, how they felt about your situation. You know what I'm saying? And I believe even before I got married to my ex, I was trying to find a sister then. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, your ex isn't black?
Huh?
Your ex isn't black?
No, my ex isn't black.
What's your ex?
She's Dominican.
Wake up call. He's black, nigga. Sorry.
Yeah, I know, but they don't consider it that way.
I don't care what they consider. I don't know. Listen, bro, don't perpetuate that. Listen,
she black. She does speak another language.
No, listen, she black. Not another language. Just like I always tell all these little Spanish people that talk about, I'm not black like you. Yes. Listen, bro, let slavery come around. Yes. You're gonna sing the same Negro spirituals with the SAT at the bottom.
Yes.
But hold on. Let me throw this monkey wrench in your hypothesis. Is she really black? Are we really black?
Yeah.
Yo, go ahead, go get some new dogs, bro.
I'm just
To
saying.
me,
To me, hold up. Hold up. I'm just saying. Hold up. Let me tell you something. I had an African dude in my car a few years ago. I never forget this conversation.
They don't like us. They don't like us.
Anyway,
they don't consider
no, first of all, don't say they. There might be some,
a lot of them,
but it's not all of them.
I agree. Yes, okay. Yes, I agree. I agree.
I had a conversation with this brother, and we got along well. But the first thing, one of the things he said within the conversation that blew me away. He's a middle-aged dude. Got here when he was like maybe 25, something like that. And he said throughout his whole life, he never considered himself black. Never knew he was black. That was not even a thing. He wasn't called black or considered black until he came to America.
Well, yes, of course, because he was in Africa.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then, when you understand the history of shit, you have to understand back in the days, nobody was called white, black, nothing like that. You was called from whence you came. You know what I'm saying? So if you came from a certain place, you were Nigerian, you were European, something like that. But you weren't called black and white. Black and white only became a construct when they had to, how should I say, they had to justify slavery. You know what I'm saying? And what they were doing to us. So they were white, we were black, and you know what I'm saying? Being black means you were less than. That's all I'm saying. We continue to feed into their lies,
and
we do it proudly. We do it proudly too.
That same thing with marriage. That's their lies. Here we go. Thank you.
Yeah, black. So yeah, black. It sounded like she was mad because you didn't choose her or something for them to say.
Well, actually, this very good friend,
you smashed.
I did date at one point. At one point in time,
you smashed already.
But check this out. But well, listen. When I dealt with her, she had an old man who was up in jail. Okay, so I met her. All right. Went out with her a couple of times and stuff. She disappeared. Right now.
That part, Lorraine.
Wait, she disappeared. What she said? I consider Dominicans black, Black Ricans, black Panamanians black. Newsflash for them. The Caucasian sees them as black too. Yes, absolutely. Can't tell them that, but absolutely.
Right. They'll fight you to the end of the day.
Yeah. But right. So when the dude came, no. First she called me back, and I go over there. Me and my best friend, we go over there, and there's this little baby in the crib, and I'm like, little light skinned baby too, and she's dark skinned sister, dark skinned pretty sister, nice long hair and stuff like that. So I'm looking, and the baby kind of looked like me, and I'm like, But what had happened was when I met her, she was already pregnant, just wasn't showing. So when she started showing, that's when she disappeared.
Wait a minute. What? Did you smash this girl while she was pregnant?
That sounds like a yes.
That would be a yes. That little chuckle there would be a yes.
You ate pregnant pussy?
Listen. You go back, right?
Stupid.
Has this baby right there and stuff like that. And she's like, no.
Don't kiss the baby when it wasn't ready.
Pregnant or whatever. When I met you and this and that, blah 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 blah. Homeboys. So we were dealing for a little while, right? So then DNA test confirmed. But let me see. We were dealing for a little while, but when homeboy came out, like we were hanging out. Like her house was like the weekend hangout. Like her friends, and then she had a friend that lived upstairs and shit like that.
But this was a real short extent. This is a real short term, or she was a real fat, heavy chick that after a while.
No, banging body, small waist. She had it, and so so that's what it was. So then I left it alone, and then we never got serious and stuff like that. And then eventually she wound up getting married, and she married some cat, and they're living happily, and whatever the case may be and stuff. You know what I mean? And by the time I had met my wife, me and her were long gone. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, it wasn't nothing. I think she had already met her husband and stuff like that.
You like Spanish women?
Me?
Yeah.
I like all women. I can't say I
don't like Spanish women.
It's just that I will say they seem to gravitate towards me, but I don't have a preference. I can honestly say that I don't have a preference in women. But so whatever the case may be,
she's still.
I tried to do it. What she said? I need to see the kids, see if there's any resemblance. Now that boy don't look nothing like me now, but
or does he?
No, it doesn't look like me.
Or does he?
Anyway,
or does he?
No, he looks just like his father. But anyway,
and that's you.
Y'all better leave alone, man.
Yo, JP, the kid came out doing poetry.
Look, his room is designed just like this room right here. Right now.
With wall and everything. But but that was it. But just to hear that, because listen, they were hanging out with me and my wife. Like they were there in my house, spent nights and everything and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So when I heard that, it didn't make me mad, but I was just taking it back a little bit. Oh, yeah. Stuff like that. And I was like, hey, listen, it is what it is.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes people, in their, the truth comes out of people at inopportune moments. You hear the truth or something. So I went through a similar situation like that. I had a female friend. We we's friends. Knew her since high school and stuff. And I think when I wound up getting married, she started acting kind of, she started acting weird and shit. When I wound up getting married and shit. And to me,
you better stop that shit. Yeah.
To me, it just felt like I'm like, yo, what's kind of going on or whatever. And she didn't come right out and say it, but I just had a feeling that she was looking at me because I was always her friend or whatever, male friend, somebody she could run to when shit was, her life be going down with or whatever. And I wasn't gonna be there no more to be that shoulder to cry on kind of thing. So I'm gone. I'm with my wife. So
hey, I'm gonna just jump.
I mean, listen. Listen.
Hold on.
When the Pookie or whatever came out of jail, you cut me off to go deal with the Pookie. Exactly. So now when he goes back to jail, we no good no more.
All right, so here we go. Put your seatbelts on, fellas. Hey, listen to me and let me look right in the camera and say this. Some of you unclaimed kids out there could be mines. I fucked with a lot of women back in the days. And I got up out of there. So if you're over 6 feet and you red and you're in question,
don't do that.
Number to reach is 718. I could be your father.
Man.
I was a wild boy.
I wouldn't know what to do. Something like that happened with me, man. I wouldn't know what to do. I ain't gonna lie. With me, I'm like,
but black.
Yeah, who's out on the fucking road like that, right? That motorcycle just said.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm on the first floor. Go ahead.
I had the same situation with my little sister. Found out years later that, and this is my brother dropping it like when he wasn't supposed to, being loose lip, telling me that, oh yeah, so she don't really like my wife. She felt that my wife has stole me away. This is what my brother said. So I ain't really go in with her on it. I didn't really talk to her about it, but this is what my brother told me. That in conversations with him and her, she had felt that my wife had stole me away from the family and moved me halfway across the country, which is like, okay, well, y'all know where I'm at.
And he also said, y'all didn't act like I had value when I was there. So what the hell?
No, you did.
So she found value in this old tea kettle and shined me up. And now you want a cup of tea. You got to be out your motherfucking mind.
Crazy.
Hey, real quick. Let's talk about this next week. Let's talk about family secrets and why is it that I think
goddamn family secrets. No,
I'm not saying expose family secrets. I'm just saying, why is it that we hold so dearly some painful things in our families and won't speak about it. You know what I'm saying? And I think this new generation is on the right path when they're just blurting out anything. I wanted to say this too. Y'all say I don't listen to y'all. I do listen to y'all. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I run a tough ship. I really do. But every once in a while, these guys they'll give me suggestions, and I'll be like, yeah, let's do it. I'm fine with it. And, you know, or it just doesn't come to fruition. But I do listen to y'all. So 2 weeks ago, your boy right here with his dusty blue hair mentioned that he had a book, and he said we should all get the book and we should do a book club on it. I went and got the book.
Okay.
So I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yo, you fucked me up this week because I felt like he had the book by Tuesday.
Yeah.
Showed him the book on Sunday.
All you got to do is go online to Amazon. Bam, it's there.
By Tuesday, he's like, yo, B, guess what I got? Guess what I got? And I'm like, motherfucker.
Right. I'm always open for something positive like this. And we all said that we needed to raise our vocabulary. And I'm quite sure there's going to be some words in here that I don't know. And so I'm willing to take a chance at it.
Well, I mean, like today, we have no excuse.
Yeah, next week, laying in the wet spot, I'm getting on the men. I'm about to go in on the men and get on their cases.
About what?
For a variety of things.
He said he's getting on the men. Go ahead.
Getting on the men.
Feel my heart is real. You make me feel. Listen, fellas. We on our last 10 minutes. I got a lot to promote, so I don't know how you guys. And don't tell me you don't have nothing to promote, man. You got to be happy, or what you're looking forward to, or something like that. It's got to summertime or something like that, man. What's going on? How's our next week looking for a week, man? What are we looking forward to?
Well, shit. I just got certified to train newbies that are coming in the door. So I'm happy about that. That's more money, definitely. Looking forward to this vacation, and in the summer, man, it's a battle. It's the battle of the bulge, because brother man got a sweet tooth, so I'm trying to leave Enderman's alone and get out here. I've been trying to get on the basketball court because staring at the treadmill is whack, it's boring. But I went out there and played. I went out there to try to play ball the other day.
Oh, don't do it! You kill yourself.
Them young boys are disrespectful. Let me tell you something.
Why do you think old folks run with old folks? We ain't trying to.
Oh my God, yo. It ain't. And in your mind, you still got it. You know what I'm saying?
Your body
don't respond.
Yo, me and my man Cool Hearn, me and my boy Cool Hearn, we suited up and we went out to go play ball. And these young dudes said, yo, let's play a 2-on-2. And me and Hearn was like, all right, cool. Man, we wasn't even 5 minutes in this fucking game. Yo, look, he go, yo, get open. No, hold it. Go ahead, take the shot, yo. Don't even throw it this way. I don't need that heat on me. I don't need that smoke. Yeah, man, your body will start telling you.
Yeah, man. I used to do I used to do MMA and stuff, back in the day, 10 years ago and stuff like that. And I just noticing I'm still, I still know techniques and stuff and jujitsu and all that other stuff. But then I call myself rolling with somebody, man, doing some jujitsu. I'm like, yeah, damn it.
It's a wrap.
I ain't got the cardio like that. I still got the techniques, I still sub them, but
I got to skate, fellas. Y'all be
all
good.
right.
What do you think, bro? Hey, definitely.
Listen, the same thing happened to me. I was actually we was opening for Bill Bellamy, and D.L. Hughley was in the next city, which is like a suburb of Seattle. So the people that was opening for him, came down to fuck with us. So Bill rented out the gym space. He's like, yo, tomorrow we playing ball in the morning. I was all hyped. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to meet Bill. We're going to play ball, yada, yada. Bill is madly in shape. I mean, madly in shape. He'll hang out, do 2 shows, go turn up at the club. Then the next day, he'll play 11 games of basketball. I didn't realize what I was getting myself into. Game 1. I'm there. They put me in game 1. We're running full court. Nigga, I almost caught a heart attack. Excuse me for saying that. I almost caught a heart attack fucking with this. I'm like, why did I think that I was still in shape like this?
Mm-hmm.
Like JP knows, I used to jump out the gym. Now I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like Fred Sanford out there. I'm like, yo, dude. Right, I swear to God, I wasn't running. I knew right then I'm not running no full court no more. But take your ass to the gym so you can get your shit back together because this shit is ridiculous. You almost died. These cats don't even know how close they came to replacing you on the show this weekend.
Yo,
it was sad, dude, and they was laughing at me because they seen me huffing and puffing.
Well, we get ready to close out, fellas. Anything you want to plug this week? What's going on?
Well, you know me always Tuesday night, 10 p.m. 9 Central, Madman Radio, as you see in the title there, 247films.tv. Catch us on Facebook Live. Also, go to the YU Mad Sun Radio Facebook page, like the page, and you get to see the show. Or, but better yet, go to 247films.tv.
There you go.
What you got going on, Blue?
Man, well, you know what? I need to start plugging away because I got that show coming up in June. So I need to start working out. I need to find some open mics and start working out for that. Other than that, man, just going to be, on my grind this week. Last JP be rejecting me. JP be like, what the hell? 10 hours in the car? Yesterday I worked 10 hours.
No, it's not that I, you know my thing. It's not that I working 10 hours is crazy. It's that I'm not gonna put that type of time into this to drive an Uber. Like I had to catch myself because, and I apologize to you, Blue, because me and you like to talk chicken talk, but then after a while, our conversation only becomes about the Uber, and I'm like, nah. I gotta cut that short. I'm not an Uber driver. I am an Uber driver because I am bringing in money to supplement for my comedy. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm talking too much Uber, that means I'm not getting my comedy done. You know what I mean? So it's taking the place. So I catch myself and go, no. And then I even say to you, how many calls did you make for a show? You know what I'm saying? And then I want to change that conversation because I don't want my mind to be set in that I'm an Uber driver. And no way am I going to sit in my car and do 10 hours. That is ridiculous. If I do 10 hours in the car, that means I am not doing my job as far as making my phone calls, you know what I'm saying, and getting myself booked in rooms. With that being said, you finished? Because I got so much to plug.
Go ahead, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Hold on, let me drop bombs because I got drop bombs. Y'all can hear that, right?
Yeah.
And I got this one right here. Look, I'm ending the show with this right here.
You're all a bunch of fucking assholes. But why?
I love this shit, B. I swear.
You don't have the guts to be what you want to be.
One of the best monologues in movie history.
You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. So say good night to the bad guy. Last time you're going to see a bad guy like this again, let me tell you.
Now, let me tell you what I got going on, ladies and gentlemen. First off, big shout outs, drop bombs, because the BYOBB Grown Folk Comedy Show is back up in full effect, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Bring your own brown bag. Grown Folk Comedy is back up and running. Memorial Day weekend, I got my man, Mr. Rodney Perry in the building, and tickets are selling now. I ask you, and I please advise you to get your tickets early because these tickets will go out fast. I only have limited seats. I cannot go over a certain quota. This is the last month of the COVID protocols, and then starting in June, July, May, and all that stuff, I can do it regular. But this is the last month for that. Then I also got the Comedy Sanctuary each and every Tuesday, starting May 3rd. At the Historical Cecil Steakhouse in Harlem, 118 in St. Nicholas Avenue. That's each and every Tuesday night. You guys need to be a part of that as well. Now, here we go. June 28th, the week of June 28th, I'm going to be out in LA doing my thing. I'll give y'all more dates as that gets closer. May 10th and June 10th, not 10th and 11th. I'll be in Washington, D.C. I'll give you more when that comes up, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna be down in Miami in August. I'm gonna be in Atlanta this summer as well. God damn, your boy JP is getting back on this goddamn road and doing this thing. My baby girl is graduating and moving on, which means I'm going to be an empty nester in just a few short weeks. I'm going to be an empty nester in here. Me and my wife, I'm going to love and hold on to my wife a little bit closer. With that being said, man, I need y'all to follow me on any social media platform at JP Justice Laughs. Any social media platform you go to, just find JP Justice Laughs. Do not forget tonight at 8 o'clock, we got Must Be the Music, which has been, I didn't do it last week, but I looked at the numbers already, and the numbers was big. Like, that show is really getting big. And this week's theme is 20 hot reggae songs. Now, I got 10 of them already, which means there's always space for you to give a call in. Make sure you find me on Twitch TV, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find me on Twitch under JP Justice Laughs. Other than that, man, I had a great time with y'all. Hey, fellas, I love coming in here kicking with y'all. Sorry about last week, but let's get back on the roll. Let's get this, fellas. The summertime is coming in. Let's not forget about our duties on bringing. Yes. Have a great week. You too, Lorraine. Let's not forget about us as the summer rolls in and these days get better and better. Let's not forget Sunday. We have, even if we have to get on early and pre-record something and just post it up here, I'm even fine with that. This is your boy JP Justice. And here go another great one. Here go another great quote that I'm gonna start playing at the end of my shows. Listen to this one, Juan.
Success took a shot at you. What are you gonna do now? You're gonna kill it. You're gonna become unsuccessful. Frank, we can be successful and have enemies, right? We can be unsuccessful too. You know, we can have friends.
And I need enemies because, God damn it, I want to be successful. It's your boy JP Justice, man. I'll check y'all out. Peace, fellas.
Peace, God. Peace, Juan.
Peace, God.
Peace.